I'm trying to keep up with Baratunde and John, who are witty and quick and very funny, very bright, and it's an honor to be here. I love Colin, he's a wonderful host, and everyone at the forum has been really great so far. So earlier today we went to the Mark Twain House and we met with the youth forum here in Connecticut, and students from all over the state, and they asked us questions.
I'm wondering if you being a girl, do you think that it has affected how society looks at like what you do, like how you have written for...
I'll answer that.
No, not really. She's great with it. No, she's doing really well. She's doing wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next question.
Like how like you're like an actress and like how you have been in a band and stuff like that. Do you think people think differently of you?
That's another complicated question. Okay, so I think that the hardest, when people ask, what does it feel like to be a woman doing something, like a woman doing comedy or a woman doing music, I always say getting asked that question is what it feels like, because very rarely are men asked, you know, what does it feel like to be a man doing something? Mm-hmm. So to me, the only difference is that there's this extra level of explanation, and it's such a valid question, but it's that sort of, the extra time you have to put into something of sort of justifying or saying, well, this is what it feels like, but I don't know, how else would it feel like to me? I don't know what it's like to do it as a guy or as a dog or whatever. Like, I only know how to, you know, but I think that extra kind of dialogue about it is part of the way it actually feels to do it at this point. To me, the forum just seems like it's a confluence of intelligent conversation and ideas, and a place where polemics are welcomed, and you know, where people can be lively and bold and have interesting conversations, debate, and critique. And I think that's really important. It's fun. It's a nice way of getting together, and it's really wonderful to be a part of something that just feels smart and relevant.
What inspires you to be funny and crop out the sadness in your world?
Well, there's a lot of sadness to crop out, not necessarily in my own life, but I think, you know, we're all trying to carve out a piece of happiness amidst the reality that we've all been dealt with, whether that's, you know, what's going on in the world or what's going on in our lives. And I just think humor is a good way of looking at something. It's sometimes I think you can find the truth in a situation by finding the part of it that's absurd or a little bit weird. So it's just a nice lens through which to see things.